Let's take a look at some techniques for working with line spacing. Now here I have 3 bullet points or 3 paragraphs, and one of them has multiple lines in it. Now all of these look like they're run together, but if I want to, I can put spacing above or below each paragraph or spacing between the lines within a paragraph. Now to do this, we're going to use a tool called the paragraph tool, and if you're on your home tab you could see the paragraph group, and you have a dialog launcher off to the right, and that brings up this paragraph dialog. You could also just right click some text and choose paragraph in the shortcut menu. This also brings up the dialog. Now something else you need to be aware of: when you've clicked inside of a paragraph and you see a flashing line like this, and you start playing around with the spacing, you're only going to be changing the spacing within this paragraph. If you want to use the spacing for the whole body of this text, that would include all 3 bullets, you want to click on the border of this thing, or you can just press escape and that will select the whole item itself. Now the reason you can get in trouble with this is if I come out here and just click on a piece of text and right click and say paragraph, and I come out here and I say I would like to change the spacing after the paragraph and make it 24 point. You might think you're going to get all 3 paragraphs. When you click OK, it's just going to work on this guy because that's where you were selected. However, if I came out here and selected the border to select all bullets or all paragraphs within this box, and then came out to the launcher and said nothing before, but I want 24 point afterwards, you get 24 points after each bullet. Now likewise, you could have come out here, right-clicked right on the border and said, oh, missed it. I have to click on the border here to get it and then come up to the launcher. You could have come up and said, no spacing after, but I would like 24 points before, and you'll get the same spacing, but it will be before the paragraphs in question. So let's try this again. I'm going to go ahead and select, go to my Home tab, come out to the dialog launcher. I'm going to say no space before, but I want 18 points after. And then on this paragraph, or I could just leave it the same way. I could select it. I don't have to select the paragraph. I can select all of them just like before. And I can say for all the paragraphs inside of here, I want to have exactly, and I'll just drop this down to say 25 points, and it collapses the text down on top of itself. So even if you came out here and started typing in some more text, the new line would take on the spacing that you had just applied for the formatting. So you've got nice tight spacing here and spacing above and below, and it gives you a nice definitive look to the text within the bullets on a slide.